Good evening, everyone. It's meteorologist Terry Swails. You're on tswails.com, and this is your weather briefing for Tuesday evening, June 24th. I got the date right tonight. Earlier today in my briefing, I said it was January 24th. I only missed it by about 5 months. What's up with that, eh? Well, I'm back on track now, and we had ourselves a pretty good day. And before I get to the details of that, let's take a look at today's featured weather image. And this is a nice shot here by Tom Campbell. It was out around Bishop Hill, and this was Sunday night. You can see a nice little shelf cloud there rolling in towards the farm in Bishop Hill. And there's the chickens. Chickens hanging out, waiting for the storm to come through. Hopefully they got in the shed in time before the rains and the winds blew through on Sunday night. But a beautiful picture, some very nice composition. Thank you, Tom, for the nice image. And here's the image from outer space today. We're up here about 20,000 feet in space, and you can see what the satellite is showing, just a few high thin clouds and some scattered cumulus around the region today. Enough sunshine in the Quad Cities to boost our high temperature all the way up to 85 degrees. Our morning low was at 64, and those are right on for this time of year. So a very typical day for late June. And here's what's going to happen down the road a piece here. This will be real important to the upcoming weekend forecast. This is our jet stream at 500 millibars, and you're looking at Monday. And there is a real vigorous disturbance rolling across the upper Midwest. And out ahead of that, we're going to start to get a southwesterly flow developing over the Midwest, and that'll be tapping into some moisture and bringing some warm, humid air back in here just in time for the upcoming weekend. And along with that will also come chances for showers and thunderstorms. First things first, though, you can see it is going to tap into some warmer air after some nice, comfortable conditions the next couple of days. Readings will start to warm by the weekend. And here you can see the temperature anomalies, and we're looking at readings across the upper Midwest that should be 5 to as much as 15 degrees above normal. The bulk of the warmth up there in Minnesota and northeastern Wisconsin, up around Door County in beautiful northeastern Wisconsin, one of my favorite spots to visit. We're taking a look now at the temperatures, and we're going out 7 days here. This is the warming trend I was speaking about, and this is off the GFS. And it does have the temperatures here by the weekend getting into the mid and upper 80s. And I actually think this might be just a touch low by the time we get to Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There's a decent chance we could reach the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. And you'll notice, too, that there's chances of rain in the forecast starting Friday and continuing into at least Tuesday of next week. So with repeated rounds of showers and thunderstorms a possibility, could again see some heavy rain around parts of the Midwest. Here's one of the primary reasons why. This is the water vapor that's available for precipitable water. And you can see the yellows there that extend all the way from the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico right on up into the north central parts of Canada. A tremendous fetch of moisture there, so it's going to get muggy around the Midwest. And with all that moisture in place, that will also lead to some high levels of instability. You're looking at the CAPE values here, convective available potential energy. And some of these capes are shown to be around 5,000 joules by the time we get to Monday here. So that would certainly lend the possibility of some severe thunderstorms. And any type of thunderstorm that gets going in this type of atmosphere is going to produce some terrific rainfall amounts. And I do expect that there's going to be heavy rain over many portions of the upper Midwest by the time this system moves out. The axis of it, though, is still very much up for debate. But I certainly think there could be some areas that end up seeing 3, 4, perhaps 5 inches of rain out of this next weather system over the 3 or 4 days that it's around. And here is the actual rainfall forecast from the Weather Prediction Center, and it shows a pretty good bullseye up there around Minneapolis where there could be 3 or 4 inches. We've had some runs here in recent days that have had a lot more than that, but this is what the average is from the Weather Prediction Center. And you can see there's just a broad area of heavy precipitation that extends all the way across northern Iowa up into Minnesota and Wisconsin. Right now that looks like the primary focus for the big rains. And in this type of situation, these amounts here are just averages. There'll be some local spots, I think, with much higher amounts than that. So some flash flooding or river flooding would be a possibility if this all pans out by the time we get to early next week. Something to watch in the days ahead. Meantime, we've got ourselves a beautiful evening out there tonight. I'm going out to hunt some jackalopes. Had an invasion of jackalopes around here in recent days, and I'm trying to figure out how to get them out of here, but those things just create a tremendous little mess. So we're going to push those guys away and hopefully give you another nice day to enjoy tomorrow. And after that, things start warming up and the showers and thunderstorms are back in the forecast. So that is your weather briefing for this evening. I want to thank you for joining us here on Swails.com. I'm out to hunt jackalopes, and by gosh, as I always say, roll weather.